on along to our next bout of the evening. This bout takes place in the Cage Legacy Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Satori, Ngai. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner and representing Fantom MMA, Anatol Bacal. Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout is sanctioned by the Irish Mixed Martial Arts Association and takes place in the Cage Legacy Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, this man is a mixed martial artist who weighed in under 135 pounds and represents Satori MMA with a record of 1 win and 0 defeats, Ngai! And standing across the cage, his opponent is a mixed martial artist who weighed in under 135 pounds with a record of 0 wins and 1 defeat, representing Fantom MMA, Anatol Bacal. And your referee for this bout is Mr. Down Larkin.
The best in the business is your man in the middle. Jack Ngai in the black Venom trunks taking on Anatol Bacal in the black trunks with red trim. Action taking place in the Bantamweight division. Bacal fighting out of Fantom, putting the pressure on early. The Fantom fighters known for their aggressive wrestling heavy style.
Yeah, we saw a few great examples of that on a show only 6 days ago, a little bit north of here. But Bacal straight in, grinding on his opponent against the cage. Both guys with 1 fight each under their belts. Bacal with an 0-1 record, Ngai with a 1-0 record. So looking to build that experience level. Bacal looking to apply this pressure. Look at this dogged pressure he's applying.
Cheeky little cage grab there from Ngai. As you say, he's 1-0, but in that 1 fight he defeated Aaron Henry by a first round rear naked choke, and in doing so becoming Irish national junior bantamweight champion.
Yeah, and it was a very, very impressive performance. I was cage side for that particular match. He's 5'9", quite tall for a bantamweight. You can see those long limbs. He's using them to good effect, although using them to grab the cage a couple of times. Tried to stifle the takedown again, not successful this time.
And it's smart work from Anatol Bacal. Jake Ngai originally coming from a Kung Fu base, very striking heavy. So what do you do if somebody has that type of a base? You close the distance, you get in tight, you take away those tools and put the pressure wrestling on them.
Giving him 0 breathing space at the moment. Absolutely glued chest to chest. Ngai with the reversal, dives in on the legs himself and looking to elevate his opponent, drag him out from the cage.
Needs to be wary of his neck placement here as Bacal could switch to the arm and guillotine, may close the guard here and put the squeeze on.
Has the hands connected, doesn't have his opponent fully locked in that guard. Ngai doing the right thing, trying to create a little bit of space. Looks okay at the moment.
As you say,
one wrong turn.
It's not the optimum position for the guard. He doesn't have that knee shield in, that guillotine guard.
And 1 wrong turn here from Ngai, and it could get a little worse, or he could pass the guard entirely. So it's
and the position of the back here for me from Anatol Bacal isn't optimum, as he's flat backing as opposed to getting onto his shoulder and creasing himself in towards his opponent.
Yeah, so he's more just holding his opponent's neck rather than applying a tighter and tighter squeeze. Could be burning out a lot of energy here from the arms also.
That's a great point, Paul.
The head's out now, so we'll see what's left in the arms of Bacal. He came heavy at the start of this round and used a lot of strength, and looks like he's wincing a little.
And a big shot right down the middle there. I think referee Dickie Larkin saw a little bit of impediment in the glove, maybe a finger slipped out, readjusting. And
yeah, I think there was a bit of tape.
And that round absolutely flew in, Paul. So really a round of 2 halves, if you will. It was the early pressure from Anatol Bacal, then the great work from Ngai to reverse the position to finish the round on top. As we often see in MMA, it's very much a case of what have you done for me lately. So a lot of the time what we see in the latter stances of a round when it's close count towards the initial scoring.
Yeah, I mean, you can see whether a submission attempt is actually close or not.
Yeah.
You might be able to hear if the guy is struggling to breathe, if he's gurgling. So it can tell you a lot, you know, depending on how close you are to the action. Nice, straight in now. He senses his opponent is maybe a little tired. Probably felt it in that last exchange over the final 30-40 seconds of round number 1. We're back to where we were, just holding onto the neck, it looks like to me. It's not a guillotine attempt.
Bacal trying to work for an angle, trying to create something, but Ngai wise to it.
Yeah, Ngai comes from a good jiu-jitsu school. Will be well versed in the grappling exchange. Just smashes those legs to one side and looking to pass into side control and land a little damage now.
And when he was in those upright positions, he did a really good job of not standing square. That side-on stance, sweeping the legs to the side, and now he's working to try and take the back. One hook in, 2 hooks.
Bacal looks like he's starting to drown a little here.
It must be said, Ngai does have form for the rear naked choke.
And he's on it again. He's got it cinched up. He's got one hook. Switching, attempting to switch. You look at the use of that right foot butterfly.
I was just about to say the end
his
is
opponent.
Ngai.
That pun was loaded and waiting.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Dick Larkin, has called a halt to proceedings after 1 minute and 7 seconds of round number 2. Your winner by rear